You need to see a doctor immediately, my dear one, and if you believe in anything higher, angels, fate, divine whispers, then listen closely, because the silence around you is not empty, it's filled with messages your heart can't ignore anymore. There's a presence in the darkness, a weight beneath your skin, an ache that comes without cause, a whisper that lingers even when you try to drown it in noise. You've dismissed it, shoved it to the back of your mind, smiled over it, laughed through it, shown up when no one knew the storm you were carrying, but heaven has seen you, and your body has not stopped speaking. You've looked in the mirror and practiced being okay, but your soul has always known better. Something is changing faster now, pulsing in your chest, shifting deep within, harder to hide, impossible to dismiss. This message isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to free you. You are not alone. The time you thought you had is slipping. Your body is trying to save you. You felt it, that feeling that something is off, too strange to explain, too subtle to scream, but it's real and it's growing, and this moment, this message, this voice calling to you, it's your wake-up call. This is mercy reaching you through warning, not condemnation. This is heaven using science, using people, using doctors who have trained their hands to heal and their eyes to see the invisible. There's something inside you that doesn't belong, something that crept in uninvited and claimed space where your peace once lived. You get up each day and keep the routine, keep the mask, keep moving through the noise, but behind the mask, angels are watching you hurt, praying you won't keep pretending. They have delivered this urgent plea not to shame you, but to rescue you. The silence you've used for comfort will not protect you anymore. This is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's truth. It's your body begging to be heard, a sacred vessel crying out for care. Don't brush off the signs, pain that lingers, fatigue that drains, sensations that make no sense. Don't push through another day telling yourself it's nothing. You have people who love you, who need you, who depend on your light, and that light is flickering not because you're broken, but because something foreign is trying to smother it. But it can't win if you act now. There's still time. You are not powerless. You are not too late. Grace has not run out. What's sacred in you deserves attention, not shame, not silence, not suffering in the shadows. You were never made to carry this alone. There are professionals already placed in your story, men and women who have studied for years for this very moment, who don't even know your name yet but will recognize the urgency in your symptoms, who are ready to step into your healing the moment you walk through their door. And that step, that small act of making the call, showing up, speaking up, it's everything. That's the holy moment. That's the turning point. Don't cancel. Don't delay. Don't let fear lie to you and tell you it's safer not to know. What hides in the dark thrives on avoidance. But what you face can be understood, can be treated, can be healed. Prayer is powerful, yes. And this moment of seeking help, it is a kind of prayer, a surrender to love, to truth, to care. The people in white coats, with their tools and charts, they are not strangers, they are part of the plan, part of the healing you've been waiting for. Let them in. Let them see what's been hidden. Let them name what has stayed silent. Because this growing thing, will not go away on its own. It needs to be named, confronted, removed. Not out of punishment, but to preserve what still thrives inside you. You are needed here. There are people only you can impact. There are words only you can speak. A future that still waits for your presence. You may feel tired, fragile, uncertain, but you are not without hope. What's been weighing you down isn't just stress or sadness, it's your body storing the burdens you haven't spoken aloud. The pain has become its language. The tiredness, its signal. And the warning signs, they are everywhere now. They're not coincidences. They're not imaginary. They're your body's sacred way of sounding the alarm. And this message? It's the siren. It's your call to act. Let go of the pride that told you you'd be fine, of the fear that told you you were overreacting, of the shame that whispered others have it worse. You are sacred. Your body is sacred. And the signals it sends are divine. Do not dismiss what you feel. Do not listen to voices that say it's probably nothing. Even if you're afraid of the answer, know that the earlier you ask, the better your chances to heal. This is not weakness. It's courage. This is not failure. It's faith in action. The thing inside you, it doesn't get to decide how this story ends. You do. With help, with honesty, with care. You've come too far, survived too much, given too greatly to let this go untreated. There's still time, but the window is small. You don't need to suffer in silence. You don't need to wait until it's too late. Speak. Act. Move. The people who can help you are already preparing, already praying, already waiting. But they need your yes. They need your decision. Every day you wait, the cost grows. The longer you stay silent, the harder it becomes to reverse. But right now, you still can. You can turn the page. You can change the ending. God has not stopped watching you. Love has not turned away. The light is still shining. The appointment, the help, the healing, it's all real, and it's waiting. But the first step is yours. Will you take it? Will you choose yourself? Will you trust the voice inside you, the whisper that says, "Go"? Because the ones who love you need you to stay. Because you still have more life to live. And because your body has done everything it can to tell you, it's time. Go. Get help. Now. There are still moments waiting to be born in your story, chapters filled with breakthroughs, warmth, and the kind of beauty that only comes after a storm is faced and weathered. Don't think for a second that your role is finished or your thread has unraveled too far. There is still fabric to be sewn, still songs to be sung with your voice, still sunrises meant to fall across your face. The world hasn't had enough of your light, not yet. The spaces you walk through still need the unique presence you carry, the wisdom etched into your soul through all the years you fought to stay standing. You've survived so much already, and not just by accident. Heaven has been investing in your survival for a purpose, and that purpose does not include being taken down by something silently blooming in the dark. This is not your ending. This is your inflection point, where the script pivots not into tragedy but into transformation. Your breath is still in you for a reason. The divine is not done speaking through you. The days ahead carry moments when you will look back on this very one and be grateful you listened, grateful you acted, grateful you let yourself be seen. There's no shame in needing help. There's only courage in seeking it. Think of all you've done while carrying this pain in secret. Now imagine what you could do once free of it. The joy, the peace, the clarity waiting beyond this moment, they are real. They exist. But they require one bold act of truth. To say, out loud, I'm not okay. I need help. That sentence may feel small, but it's a key. A key that opens a door you've been staring at for too long, afraid of what's on the other side. But what if what's on the other side isn't doom, but deliverance? What if you're one step away from being met by the hands that were born to carry you through this? What if the very thing you've been avoiding is where healing begins? You don't need to be perfect to deserve healing. You don't need to be brave all the time to be worth saving. You don't need to have all the answers before asking for help. You just need to decide that your life matters enough to check. Your story is sacred. Your health is sacred. And your healing will be holy. This is your permission to stop running. This is your invitation to return to yourself, to remember that your body is not your enemy, it's your messenger. It doesn't want to betray you. It wants to protect you. Listen to its language, the pulsing signals, the quiet dread, the discomfort you've tried to normalize. They are not betrayers. They are protectors, warning you before it's too late. The universe is aligning to get your attention, not to punish but to preserve. This isn't random. It's divine precision. Right now, someone is standing under a flickering hallway light, holding a clipboard with your name. They don't know your full story yet, but they're about to become part of it. And their role will not be small. The next step isn't just an appointment. It's a sacred alignment between your surrender and heaven's strategy. You were never meant to do this alone. You don't have to carry the mystery of this pain in silence anymore. You were meant to ask. To be seen. To be healed. And when you do, something ancient in you will exhale, the knowing that help came because you finally opened the door. So walk through it now. Walk not with fear, but with fierce hope. Let them see what's been hiding. Let them help you carry what you can't name. Let the healing begin not just with machines and scans, but with your yes, with your choice to live on purpose. You have been chosen for life, not for decline. The aching, the exhaustion, the way your body feels like a stranger, it's not who you are. And it doesn't have to stay. Choose light. Choose to fight. Choose the holy defiance of saying, I will not let this take me without a battle. Because you are worth the fight. And your life is not a mistake. Your presence in this world matters more than you may ever fully see. Your healing is not just for you, it will ripple into every life you touch.